report.
Okay.
So
And I ride along.
you riding along with us as we deliver for Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, all of them. Right now we're delivering for Uber.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have Grubhub turned on, just in case that go. Yeah, I got it off.
Okay.
We're delivering for Uber. We already picked up at Twisted Burger.
Sometimes you'll do both of these.
I'll have both of them on sometimes if I really want to, do a lot or keep it going real quick. We always try to do 4 a day. We don't do a lot. Then we do this for just extra money or something.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the latest news? You said you heard something about the people in the Haitians in Ohio are still being threatened.
Once you put a lie out, and once you put a lie for some reason just travels.
Thank you.
It goes far, and it's hard to undo it. It really is. It's hard to, even the person who started the whole lie, that lady.
That lady who posted it, and then stupid JD Vance said it, and then moron Trump said it in the debate.
They keep
that
saying
they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
They're illegal.
They're
causing problems being there. And a lot of the mayor and people who live there, they're saying the assistance that's really needed is one main thing is people who are bilingual.
They need help with that.
Interpreting.
Yeah.
Like Spanish is easy to find somebody who is either bilingual or speak the language.
But these people work and they don't have they don't have anybody.
So they need the advocate, they need somebody there to help with the communication. And then other things too.
Go ahead.
Other things too that may be needed. But it's the negativity that the sides are throwing out there, and that's everybody, because we're a part of it. If we take jokes on the dog eating and stuff, I know it's really crazy. I don't mind jokes or whatever. If you reference it, if you're constantly referencing it, people always associate it with Ohio. Right. And that's hard to make fun of it on your own.
But I hate when people be like, that's not laughing. We can laugh at whatever we laugh at. Now,
that's fine.
If you don't want to laugh at it, that's fine.
Sometimes people feel like you.
But don't do too much. People do too much.
Some people feel like they getting a laugh, so let me keep saying it. I'm getting
it's like the Diddy thing. Everybody's making jokes about the 1,000 bottles of lubricant and oil. And some people are, that's not funny. It's a black. I don't look.
That's another black man going down.
Whatever. To me, it's about balance. Make a right up here on the first street. Whatever's balance, guys. Just don't. Your whole page can't be Diddy jokes. And pets, the dog. They're eating the cats and the dogs. But if you want to do a joke or a meme or something, I don't care.
But I think
we put things too serious sometimes.
But I think we got to be careful. Like even Kamala said in the last interview, those who have the platform, who are holding the microphone, you got to really be careful what you say. When you put a lot of rhetoric out there, and your leaders, your heads of people.
Yeah, but she does rhetoric. So
no, I'm just saying rhetoric where it's a lie and it's getting people hurt. It's getting people. People are coming to people's doors. In Ohio.
Well, they all do.
And they're threatening people.
I agree.
So let's just keep, the rhetoric needs to be let go.
But you said some white lady said something in Ohio.
One lady just posted on Facebook. She's from that community in Ohio, Springfield area. That she's really tired of even the white people like her walking the streets and trying to make do what they gonna do. What are you trying to do? You trying to go to people's houses and see if they're eating a dog or a cat, or you gonna pull your gun out and say stop?
Vigilante.
Yes. Vigilante. She said stop with all of that and leave the people in the community alone. And she said we're supporting each other. Our community was peaceful and quiet until
JD Vance and Trump showed up.
Yeah. So now it's like chaos. And she's really tired of it.
Everything he does is chaotic. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. People who like him or whatever, I remember when he was president, it was chaotic every single second. Okay, slow down. The house on the left, 1236.
So it's on that street.
36 is this one. Okay. This lady walking with her kid. You gonna let him go by? That's all I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go by.
She didn't know because you kept moving.
She was looking at her son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm watching them.
Meet at, come on, boy. Okay. Meet at door.
Yeah, that was the first thing I start to do.
Why is he need to keep up with his mom? Meet at door.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I ring the doorbell and they don't be home.
Then drop it.
Or they don't come to the door.
As Snoop Dogg would say, drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard. All right. Let me wait for her to do this.
Meet at the door. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
She said, you really want your burger. We went to Twisted Burger and the lady's coming outside the house. I like when y'all come outside y'all house and get it. Or when y'all at the door ready for it. When you put down that you're going to meet at the door. Meet at the door. Why am I ringing your doorbell? You can see that I'm here on your app if you're looking at it. Okay, I turned Grubhub back on. So, yeah, people trying to be vigilantes and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
and they need to
she
just
said stop the rhetoric. Get out the streets and quit trying to scare people and threaten folks.
Right.
And then how you going to know they Haitian?
Well, that's what I'm saying. A regular old black person that's just walking down the street.
And Trump is even mixed Haitians with Venezuelans.
He's calling everybody everything. He doesn't even know they're there. The Haitians that are in Ohio are there legally.
And J.D. Vance is a senator. Should
Yeah,
he not know that?
J.D. Vance is a moron, Lenore.
You are a politician. You should know that every Haitian that has come over because of the issues in their country are legally here.
Yeah, they're legal.
Paying taxes now because they're working like you and
I'm trying to understand
what
this.
Is wrong with them?
I'm trying to understand this this whole thing about America not accepting him. I think what it is, because America
overwhelmed now, so we don't care.
I think because the government on both sides, including Biden, has done such a bad job of taking care of the people that's here that you get mad at anybody that comes,
exactly,
whether they legal or not. So, and you shouldn't be like that. Hold your government up so that they do more what they supposed to do for you.
And it's so funny because the Republican side, Obama sent more home.
Oh yeah.
Than Trump when he came in office.
Right.
So people get off of that. Both sides have issues. Both sides have tried to make it work.
Yeah.
But I do
Yellow
remember.
says, hello, Nubian Queens. Is this a safe place for a Trumpy? Not really.
Yeah, it is. It's okay.
Oh, I don't care if you're a Trumpster. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. We don't mind Trumpsters coming in as long as they just flow with us on our.
As long as you're for him, for his policy, and you don't take up for him being a moron. Because he's a moron.
And if you do take up for him being a moron, don't say it. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't try to hide that.
Quiet.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Go to Rollins and make it right.
Oh, you got another pickup?
Yeah, from Grubhub. Yeah, I don't mind people who support Trump for his policies. If you like what his policies are, or you're pro-life or something or whatever.
Yes.
But if you think he's not a moron or he's stupid, then
at least admit he's done some stupid stuff. He said some stupid stuff that he can probably do better talking more on policies and what he's done as a president before.
Anybody that can talk about somebody's hair or their rally and get them all the way off on what they're supposed to do during the debate is a moron.
Or say they hate certain artists.
I hate Taylor Swift.
I hate Taylor Swift.
But anyway, other than that,
grown man saying that.
Other than that,
come on.
What else is going on? I sent you a thing on Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, you sure did.
I didn't know this. They posted this back in July. And I didn't know this. Martin Lawrence is spearheading a reboot of his beloved sitcom, Martin. With a dramatic twist. According to the Deadline, the veteran Hollywood star will co-produce the hour-long drama series called Young Martin under his production company.
Young Martin.
Run tell that.
Young Martin.
Set in modern-day Detroit.
Okay, that's where he was living.
Yeah, the story will follow a teenage Martin, an energetic teenager driven by ambition, humor, and a heartfelt concern for others, who is navigating the complexities of transitioning from a youth to adulthood. The dramatic direction of Young Martin mirrors that of fellow iconic The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So he's doing the same thing that Will Smith did.
Okay.
When he took The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and did Bel-Air, which is a dramatic, a drama series Instead of it being a comedy, it's a drama series. They not laughing and all of that in the Bel Air. So in this one, I guess he's going to show Martin before he became older Martin, and how he had to navigate through the streets of Detroit and all this other stuff.
That's gonna make it. You think?
I don't know.
I don't watch the Bel Air one, and apparently you're saying it's the second, third season, so it must be doing good to be its third season.
Yeah.
And maybe people who are not involved with seeing reruns like me, I'm old school girl, so I tend to connect it so strongly with the old school, whereas newer people watching this is probably something totally new to them.
Right.
So they're not comparing it to the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
This is that Mexican restaurant next to that Taco Bell up there. On the right.
Okay.
So you know where you're going. Yeah, I don't know. You love Martin, though. That's why I figure I'd tell you this.
Us old schoolers, are there old schoolers that's liking Bel Air? Are they constantly going, I'm used to the funny one, I'm used to the laughter and his uncle and all of that character,
Shanae,
and if Martin, the Martin character, Shanae,
the one that's the pimp,
Jerome.
Is that Jerome?
I said Jerome in the house.
This episode, I don't watch it like you do, so I don't know him as much as you do.
Yeah.
When Martin was Jerome and he was in the club and he had on those stacks that they wore in the 70s, and the wig and the fake rabbit fur or whatever.
Yeah. Or the pimp of the
pimp.
They was doing the pimp of the year or something. Pimp of the.
And he had Pam Grier. Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
On that episode.
Was one of the judges.
He was, I laughed so hard. That one made me laugh, and that My Mama's Bird.
Yeah, My Mama's Bird.
You killed my mama's bird.
It's so hard to say goodbye to my mama's bird.
That, and when he came in as his mom, he dressed like his mom. He was his mom. And she, and running around the room. I don't know how they asked the other people, how did y'all keep a straight face? They said a lot of times we did.
They broke character.
They said go back and watch. A lot of times we turned.
Yes.
We went to the window. Gina, I opened the cabinets up in the refrigerator. I was looking in the refrigerator.
Pam's character says she had to pee on herself sometimes. Oh my God.
Martin is
crazy.
One of the funniest comedians
out there. Yeah.
He's, like Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac. Some people, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And I appreciate good humor.
Yes.
Some comedians are so funny that it's almost a sin that you can't be around me, because you're going to end up killing me. I'm going to end up dying.
Yep.
That's how good you are.
When you say die laughing,
I think you're right here.
Die laughing. You laughing so hard that you hurting yourself. Wow. How is this show going to be?
I'm going to the right place. I think so.
They're taking now.
It's going to be a drama series based on Martin.
Will Smith.
On that character, Martin.
Will Smith, I feel, gets away with it because he's not a comedian. He played a funny character.
Right.
So I'm wondering, because his Bel Air was okay in the transition of a serious character.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Martin one. How is a Martin one going to be serious like that?
Think about it. I see his point. If you watch Martin, although his characters were funny, Martin not as much. Even when he was cracking on Pam, Martin was mean.
Yeah.
So
get the step in.
His characters were funny.
Yeah, but he was still.
But Martin himself, even though he was funny, he was also mean.
But we want to see that.
That's what I think. I think him as a
magnified.
I think him as a producer is thinking what caused him to be like that, because he wasn't nice. If you go back and think about Martin and all of the shows, he wasn't nice to his friends. He wasn't like a giver. When people would Gina kind of brought the niceness out of Martin. Mm-hmm. Martin wasn't nice.
But why would I want to see that to the 25th power?
What made him like that?
So you thinking the foundation of him growing up in a teenager?
And his mom wasn't nice.
No, she wasn't. Not to Gina, but she was snapping at everybody.
And she didn't like everybody else. She wasn't a nice person. So I think in his mind, he's thinking, how do I make this kid, how do I show them this guy, how he turned out that way? Young Martin.
Let's see.
Go back to when he was a young teenager. Why is he kicking everybody out the house? Why is it just him and his mom? Think about it. He didn't have a dad.
She may have ran him away too.
What happened to his father? Why is it just him and his mom? And why does he love his mom so much and she's mean?
He never talks about his dad.
Never talks about his dad. But and what drove him, because if you think about it, let's think about this. In the show, Martin wanted to have his radio show. He wanted to be famous, but there had to been something that got him to that point. He had to been turned down a lot or dismissed or you'll never make it, or what was his drive? I bet you that's I think that's what
they're
in his mind,
the main character.
I think Martin Lawrence is thinking, I want to show people what got him to this point. Y'all laughing, he's funny, but just like Will Smith wanted to do in Bel Air, what was going on in Philadelphia that forced this boy to leave and go live with this family who really, some of them didn't even really want him, and then they have their own issues being black people living in Bel Air. So I think they want to show like more of just the humor part of these shows.
Let's see. I don't know.
So we'll see.
That's a hard one to predict. Because it may go very well, and then it may go, oops, I can't do what he did in Bel Air.
The actors are going to be the important part of this. Yeah. If his actors are good.
Storyline.
Do you have a Band-Aid? Somebody asking for a Band-Aid. I don't know. I'm going to hide them. See what I'm saying? What does a Band-Aid have to do with anything?
I don't even know.
Okay, let's say talking about a Band-Aid solution.
Maybe that's it. Maybe we should read more on what they were asking.
I don't know. I still hit them because that was still. If you want a Band-Aid solution, say Band-Aid solution.
Like with immigration that we were talking.
Yeah, don't just say Band-Aid. Okay, so let me go in here and see if this order is ready. I'm gonna take y'all with me. This is the second order. We picked up that Twisted Burger first. Let's see. I gave him plenty of time to be ready, y'all. Y'all heard us in there talking. Plenty of time to be ready. Let's see. Very simple. This is an easy way to make extra money. Very easy. We just do 4. We don't do a lot because we own our own company, so we make money with our own company. This is just something extra we do for extra money. Okay. I told them when I went in, I gave them plenty of time to be ready, so, and it was ready because they normally not ready at this place. But I gave them plenty of time. So let me see where we're going. Again, with Grubhub, you gotta, the navigation is outside the app. I don't know why they don't have it in the app, but it's outside the app. Okay. I don't even know where we going. Let me see. I never heard of this place. It's 15 minutes wherever it is.
It is?
Yeah, so you're gonna go, it don't matter. Make a right on, go back out to Rollins.
15 minutes.
Go out to Rollins. Hold on, let's get her out of here first. Okay.
Water falling over.
I was gonna say, put it on the side. Can you take it back?
I don't know. Maybe it's not connected right.
Okay, go right. Let's get on the road first before we do that. Mess with that thing. Okay. Go straight. Let me see, where's she going? Why is it not turned around? Oh, recenter. All right, so you're gonna go at least 5 miles. So that's good. So he won't be asking me how to turn and stuff. So just go 5 miles. All right.
Wow.
That's it. 5 miles. That's not long.
Why is that 15 minutes?
Well, miles, even though it's 5 miles, it's
5 miles is like 7 minutes, 10 minutes.
if you're going 60 miles an hour, you're not doing 60 miles an hour. But anyway, that's the latest on what's his name?
His show.
Martin. Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing I was going to talk about, dang, why we got all this phlegm going on? What's going on? Earth's new mini moon will orbit our planet for the next 2 months. Do you know we're going to have another moon for the next 2 months?
Ooh.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
A tiny asteroid will orbit around our planet for 53 days from the end of September. Earth is set to gain another moon by the end of the month. A small asteroid that will be snared by our planet's gravity until the end of the year, scientists say. It's going to come the end of this month. Why are they not talking about this? The mini moon is an asteroid called 2024 PT5. It was spotted by the asteroid impact last alert system. Terrestrial impact last alert system on August 7th. They spotted it in August 7th. The space rock will make one complete orbit of our planet between September 29th and November 25th before escaping the Earth's gravity. Despite the 57-day close flyby of our planet, the asteroid will be hard to spot. It's just 33 feet wide.
Another moon.
Our planet occasionally snags extra moons. This happened in 1981 and in 2022. How come we don't ever hear about stuff like this?
We always hear about eclipse, and we had an eclipse, something eclipse recently. It was a different name. When the moon goes, stays there for a little
when
bit.
The moon is in the, what's that song?
7 stars.
What is that?
Fifth Dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Okay.
Earth can regularly capture asteroids from near-Earth objects population and put them into orbit, making them called mini moons.
Many moons ago,
the researchers wrote in a paper, the recently discovered Apollo class NEO 2024 PT5, they got all this for this thing, follows a path that resembles that of the 2022 NX1 and may soon become a mini moon.
It's funny how some people use that in their statement. Many moons ago, we used to live in our people lived in some many moons. It's still funny that you're saying that.
It says NASA, they're always looking for stuff because they want to make sure none of these asteroids really much crash into us. They also always looking for other life forms that's trying to get in touch with us.
Right. Terrestrial.
Many moons aren't just curiosities for asteroid watchers. These rocks hold valuable minerals and water that can be used for rocket fuel, making them ideal stepping stones for companies preparing to mine asteroids. You know Elon Musk is thinking about this. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything about this mini moon coming. So mini moon is be here in September 29th, around September 29th.
You didn't say where we were going. Probably to that.
No, it's farther than that.
Oh, it is.
You got one and a half miles left. That's why I told you 5 miles ain't that long. You was acting like it was real.
Well, I knew when you said 15 minutes. I knew it was that city and further west.
You know what? I'm just doing random stuff today, y'all. Those of y'all who watch us know sometimes I'll do random stuff.
Stories.
And then sometimes I have like a major story that's breaking. Warren Buffett's daughter asked him. You saw this?
I saw that article.
I sent it to you.
He's been known to be that
Warren Buffett's daughter asked him for $41,000 alone
from her dad,
to remodel her kitchen. But the billionaire told her, go to the bank and get it yourself.
Wow.
He's never raised them to have to be like that. So why is she asking him for money?
I know.
She knows that.
I can see if it was something else, but not to renovate your house.
He's not going to give her money for that.
Not to renovate her
house. And $41,000? He's a penny pitcher.
Maybe to start a business.
Warren Buffett, he probably would give her to Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world with a net worth of $142 billion, is also known for his generosity. He has donated billions to charity over the years, but when it comes to his family, no handouts are part of the deal. I agree. It's not their money, it's his money.
I like that man. I like what he's
doing. And
it's
not their money. Apparently, it's my money.
Apparently, some other rich people they think different.
And what happens is they raise a bunch of these kids that feel entitled.
Yes.
They feel like you owe it to me. Yes. My dad worked hard for the money, or my mom worked hard, so I should be able to get whatever that they've acquired. Now, I do think that he is a little too stingy, because I've heard Warren Buffett, he don't give nothing. I mean, come on, Warren.
We don't know if the kids have ever come and say business deal. I'm starting a business and I need you to be a part of it. Mm-hmm. Can you be?
He'll probably want to see the business plan.
Yeah, and you got it all planned out, and he feels like that's a good ideal. I can be a part of that, or you can do a loan, or I can even be a percentage of the ownership. She's saying renovate our house.
That's why I think he said no.
No.
But here's the other part, though. She didn't say give it to me. She said, at the light, you're going to make a left.
Maybe she's not good with paying back.
He said go to the bank and get it.
The bank would give her the opportunity to see if she's good paying back.
That's true. We don't know the whole story behind this. Mm-hmm. That was the other thing I was getting ready to say. What's wrong with loaning the money? If they paid it back in the past?
No.
You worth $142 billion, Lenore.
I'm saying there's got to be more backstory to that.
That's what I said. Unless they show that they don't. They have an issue paying it back or something.
And then he knows a bank.
At the light, make a right.
A bank will make sure she pays back because she would default. And it would cause her credit to be messed up.
Yeah.
He probably wants her to learn.
That's true.
Getting a loan from some place that makes you more...
That's true.
Accountable. You building credit. Because if you pay off that bank,
that's true.
Your credit score goes up. But if you're getting a loan from your dad, that's not touching your credit score.
That's true. That's true.
So he's smart. He's a smart businessman.
I like Warren Buffett.
I do too.
He lives in a modest house.
Yes.
But then again, hold on.
Oh, what?
I don't want to use the word modest, because a lot of times we use the word modest, and it's really, to us, we think modest.
He's not a bling bling.
He's not a bling, because we always say Bill Gates lives a modest. Bill Gates has planes and all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
But for the most part, for what he has, he lives the same as Elon. Elon lives in an apartment.
Yes.
He's the richest man in the world, and he lives in an apartment. Don't get fooled to think that that's all he has. I'm sure he owns homes and all kind of stuff.
Exactly.
That's just where he lives.
Yeah.
Watch out, Lenora. Okay. I saw him coming.
Yeah, he had an arrow. So.
All right, so keep straight. Keep straight. 1 mile.
There are some of us who are extravagant, materialistic with our money.
Yes.
And that was one of the things we talked about with the gang. What's his name? The criminal that Denzel played.
Oh, you always bring that up.
I bring that up because he had that thought pattern in his head as a criminal. I don't want to bring attention to myself, and we tend to do that whether we're criminals or not. Bling blinging,
wearing
the furs, got the big old house, and even people get mad at ministers pastors.
Yeah, just live a
Your
normal
houses are like $1 million.
Which I don't have a problem with that.
20 bathrooms.
But don't have, your church has to match that.
Thank you.
I don't have a problem with you living in a nice house if you're a pastor. You don't have to live in
I don't mean not nice.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying extravagant. You going above and beyond, and then you got people.
I don't even mind extravagant as long as your church matches it.
Well, how you gonna say your church matches it?
Don't have a church in the hood and you got a 20-room house mansion.
But think about it. Your church is never gonna match your level if you're a millionaire. No,
there's a lot of churches that have millionaires.
No, not everybody in that church.
No, I'm saying for the most part, not everybody in the church.
I'm just saying that could be debated.
I'm saying your church should match it. If you have a multi-million-dollar mansion, I should see a lot of millionaires in your congregation.
And let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody.
No, I'm just being real. Most of these ministries don't match their churches and the people.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know, but most of them don't, and that's why people get mad.
I don't know,
because when I watched the show that Diddy had with pastors of LA, pastors of Atlanta, a lot of them were living above in Detroit, extravagant living beyond a Bill Gates or a Elon Musk.
And on their defense, if they're making their money outside of the church,
T.D. Jakes was clear.
That's
on
what
that.
I'm saying. Or Dietrich,
business deal,
or Marvin Winans.
Yes.
He sings, so
yes.
you know what I'm saying. So that's why I don't do a cut and dry thing.
I didn't do cut and dry.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying make sure there's it's a balance.
It's a balance.
It's a balance.
And even if I make my money outside, make it right up here where this car is, I still should match your church. That's what I'm saying. If I'm Marvin Winans, and I'm a millionaire just from my music, I'm not gonna have a church in Detroit where all the people don't have nothing. You see what I'm saying?
You're not gonna be like dude that got robbed.
That guy from Brooklyn or wherever he's from. Yeah, the one that got robbed.
And
what's his name?
He went to jail.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. The one in New York.
The one that they talked about.
Wearing his Gucci outfits. And his church got a shower curtain up in the back. And it's three members.
Yes.
Which means he's taking all their money and more. I don't like that. That's what I'm saying.
And he's taking advantage
of.
I
don't like that.
Good about
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just follow God. That's it. Let God be the one to direct you on how you're supposed to live and how you're supposed to. Jesus was very capable of walking around with a satin robe. But he also, his robe wasn't cheap. Because they said they was bidding over it. The Roman soldiers.
When they took it off of him.
Yeah. So it wasn't like he had on no fake.
We haven't been over
right here. Hold on, keep going. Okay, it's let me see the address. Hold on, stop. I think it's this house. Hold on. I gotta go outside the navigation center. I hate this. 28630. Yes, this one.
They got their little solar panels.
Grubhub. Oh, I can't stand when they do that. All right, let me do done.
All these stairs to go up to their front door.
Arrived. She says, she even says it. We are the big brown house at the end. Okay. Do not ring the doorbell as my husband and I work from home and may be on the phone in a meeting.
Usually it's babies and dogs.
I like the fact that her and her husband work from home. How about that?
They work from home. They need to fix their yards. And
Lenore.
They need to do their yards.
I agree. If you're going to work from home, then you need to make sure that your grass is cut. Your husband working from home, right, y'all? He ain't that dang on busy. I took a picture. Okay, submit photo. Make sure she ain't ring the doorbell. Okay. Swipe to deliver. And I'm going to turn Uber back on. Again, if this is something that you want to do, it's very simple. But I have Uber and Grubhub on at the same time. Yeah, I'm thinking if he works from home,
I look like it feels like I'm walking through the woods to go paint, put a curtain above in your window. Y'all need to take better care of your home. And the fact that you're working, so you do have jobs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we do be sometimes doing our little criticism on homes, but feel like as a homeowner, you need to fix your homes up. Keep your homes looking good, even if you're renting it. Take care of the grass and all these landscapers out here. You can pay somebody to clean your
Yeah,
that just bothers me with homeowners.
They gave us this one, so keep straight.
Okay.
Let me turn off.
And
they gave us another Uber, so I'm gonna turn off Grubhub.
And I get it if you're a person that don't like doing yard work.
Okay,
just pay somebody to do it. Gosh, this road needs to be paved.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay, so Warren Buffett.
I agree with him,
but I don't think you need to be too cheap though.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know the backstory, but just surface, he does come off a little too cheap. But I do understand. I understand what he's doing. But Warren Buffett really is.
She's not gaining any interest or any building credit.
Make a left at the
by getting a loan from him.
I agree.
And a bank will make sure that something is being built.
Yeah.
And even her credibility is forced paying back.
Yeah.
So we don't know the backstory.
We don't know the backstory.
And then too, for what she's doing, he feels like that's aesthetics. That's just making things pretty. Unless you putting for wheelchair accessible.
But I guess
I'm thinking he would do more like
that.
But
I guess she feel like my father's worth $142 billion. Can I get a new kitchen?
No, not for
me. Loan.
But it goes for me. Right away I thought of a loan from him is not building your credit.
Yeah. All right, so I got that.
Warren Buffett.
I like Warren Buffett though.
I do too. Left.
She coming out. That means some cars must be coming. Okay.
I know what side to get on.
I was just looking to see what other stories that I sent you. I sent you a lot of stories.
You ain't gonna be on my butt. Don't even try it.
Don't let them.
No. I'm saying he trying to show that why you come out in front of me. Cars talk.
Yeah.
Why you come out?
Yeah,
in front
but don't
of
let
me?
him bully you, and don't get a ticket going through here.
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm fine.
Because he'll keep going, and you sitting up here with a ticket.
Because I'm slowing down for the workers.
Right. We going through a construction area, y'all, and she moving up because this guy's riding her butt, and we end up getting a ticket. And he'll be long gone, and we'll be pulled over.
You know how you pull out in front of somebody, and you know you had the distance to do it, but they probably feel like, wait a minute, you, and then they going real fast behind you.
Right.
Oh no, not me.
Let me see what's going on in the shade room. You didn't have no stories, did you?
Mm-mm.
You don't? Do you watch news, or what do you watch? You don't never have no story.
I do watch the news.
Only when you watch.
They do the same.
Only when you watch The View.
Stories. No, I watch CNN too.
Let me see where we going. Hold on.
MSC.
When you get to
I watch my local news. I watch Fox News. I watch.
When you get
CNN,
to the light, make a left.
Going back that way.
Yeah.
I watch CNN, MSNBC. Yeah, I do.
All right.
Everybody talks about the same thing though. There's no breaking news.
Right.
Still Diddy.
Make sure you get up. Yeah.
Still
do what he did. He just riding on the side that's supposed to be closed off.
Dried up.
And they got the air. Oh, we got the air, but we can't go. Dang it. We can't go. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. It's too late now. And they got one lane. Look at that. All that traffic.
Wow.
All right, what's going on?
Same man behind me.
Oh, they talking about Cassie spotted out publicly for the first time since Diddy was taken into custody. Cassie is the one that Diddy beat up and pushed her, kicked her all down the
film footage.
Yeah,
in the hallway.
She the one that sued him
at the hotel.
And I don't know why he waited a day, not even a day, to settle. If he wouldn't have waited, maybe he wouldn't have had all this stuff. But she's out and about, they said, for the first time. And I'm watching a lot of these guys on the internet. People like Boosie, and
they're friends of his or something?
No, the rapper Boosie.
Is that he works with Diddy?
No, he don't know nothing. Boosie's stupid. Okay. And other guys that I've seen on social media, really black guys, a lot of black guys, saying that they don't understand why he's in trouble. When these are sex parties and these are grown people, and he's doing the same thing Hugh Hefner and all these other white guys have done. Okay, let me say this. Hold on. I don't want you missing where we going. At the light, make a right.
It's a light.
How do I do this? Because everybody's talking about how I yell all the time. Okay, I'm not going to yell. Yeah. Okay. See, I already said make
Rollins.
a right. Yeah.
Because this light, this is a weird intersection.
Right, make a right at the light. You good when I say it. Because now I'm cut off.
I can see from here that it could very well go.
Okay.
There's 3 ways it could have gone, so I didn't realize the straight.
All right at the light. All right, here we go.
Rollins. You could have just said the road.
I didn't know it was Rollins. Okay. So, Diddy was not just having sex parties. And I'm starting to think maybe I'm using the word moron too much. What is it that people just don't get it? What am I missing, Lenore? Y'all help me out. Because I don't want to keep saying moron. But what is it?
Well, you got to remember people.
What is it you don't get? He was holding people hostage and drugging them.
I actually do.
What? I don't get this.
I actually do get the position of...
Go on the other side. Why would somebody say it's just a sex party?
I do get the position of people who don't get it.
Help me out.
Because a lot of times people are quick to get clarity and understanding of the situation. And then some people look at it like some people made a negative comment about the girlfriend or whatever her name is.
Cassie.
Coming forth saying that he was abusive or whatever.
Yeah, she stayed.
You stayed in it. You probably caused him to be mad. You were reason why he went off.
And that's fine. That's fine.
So you have a different mindset. Now, they probably don't know and think.
No, they read it. They said they read the indictment.
Don't believe it then. They don't believe it.
No, they do believe it. They said it's just what they read is it's a sex party.
Yeah, but why you say they don't? Why, I don't like when you.
I'm trying to understand why would they say it's a sex party and you read the indictment?
You can't do that with people, Kim. You can't make them think the way you're thinking it. You can't make people read something and go, he must mean this and that. No, you can't do that with people. And I think you put too much credit on people to know the difference. Some people read something the same as the way you read it, and they'll go, I don't think it's anything wrong with what he did.
Right here.
That's the sex party.
So you'll go, now.
I just read what you read.
Okay, now let's stop right there for a second.
So I see what you're saying.
I read, they read what I read, right? But when it says right here, when it says he drugged people, right?
They probably don't believe that. They don't believe it.
Let's go with they believe it. They're not saying they don't believe it. They saying that's part of being in a sex party.
That's unfair that you're saying
I'm telling you what they said. They're not saying they don't believe it.
They didn't say.
They saying I believe it, but it's part of a sex. It's part of
I gotta know what they're saying. So let
me be clear. You're reading the same thing I'm reading.
Right.
They believe it.
They said they believe it.
Yes, they believe it.
Yeah.
Boosie believes it. It's not like he's saying this is a lie, the FBI making this up. He believes it.
He believes that he did have sex parties.
He's saying it's part of a sex party.
Yeah.
If you go, in other words, these are the same people. This is what I'm starting to think. You don't have to answer it. I'll answer my own question. What I think is these are the same people who say a prostitute can be brutally assaulted. She knew when she decided to be a prostitute that comes with the territory. That's my assumption of how these people think. I'll answer my own question because now it makes sense. If you think that, in other words, a gang member, if you decide to be a gang member and somebody shoots you down in the middle of the street, you wanted to be a gang member. That comes with being a gang member. So what I'm thinking of, what I'm trying to understand them, because I don't want to say everybody's a moron. What I think they're saying is, if you go to a Diddy sex party, expect to be drugged and done whatever you want, because that's part of being in a Diddy sex party. That's the only assumption that I could come up with for them to say it's just a sex party. Why are they making such a big deal about it?
The one thing that I keep saying, and I'm trying to get you to remember, when
I think this is a drive-through. Is this a drive-through or can I go in?
I think you can go in.
Not right here. I can't. You got to go around.
I don't know where.
Ain't no door right here.
I don't know where I'm at over here. I've never been over here.
All right, well, let's see.
So you got to help me figure this out.
That's why I said drive. Let me ask her. Pull up to this thing. Let me ask this girl. Oh, you ask her.
There's the door right there.
Ask her, though.
Ask her what? There's a door right there for
you
to
okay,
pick up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I parked there. But I was just saying for you.
You parked there because you knew it was a door right there?
Yeah, right here. I figured that's the drive part of it, and this must be the main.
All right, okay.
I don't want to pull up to the thing. She may think I want something.
Go ahead.
This one of them pull up
places. Remember those happy days where they pull up and they come roller skate?
They come roller skate to your car with your order. Okay. I was just saying to hopefully help you understand the mindset of somebody else, like what's his name, Boosie? Mm-hmm. Do a debate in your head. If you had to debate that other side,
that's what I just did.
And that's what you did.
That's what I just did. I had to do it.
I couldn't jump in because I had no clue what they knew.
I had to do it. Well, I said they believed
that didn't help me. You didn't help me build the story on their end and why they thought that way. All right. But if you get on that side of that, if you were in a debate and they say, Kim, debate why people would be okay with Diddy and all that has happened and whoever happened to them. Mm-hmm. And then you'll find what you just said. Yeah. Oh, because you're in that lifestyle, expect it to happen to you.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody may be rough with you, and if you put yourself in that position, then you deserve it.
That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking that they think the same thing in with Cassie. You stayed. That's the same thing that people say when women are in abusive relationships.
Right. Why'd you stay?
Well, you stayed. So anything that happens
on him, and you said no, that's okay.
So what I think is happening here, I think people are missing the mental element to this. They're missing that there is a certain psychological and mental element attached to women who in abusive relationships, prostitutes.
Why you say they missing it? I think they don't care.
No. I think they're missing it because they thinking you want to leave. They missing that psychologically this person is slave or bound. They don't understand that. And the reason why I'm saying maybe
there's no
some people don't care. I agree. Yeah. And then I think there's some people who just don't get it. Okay. They don't understand that there are spiritual and mental bondages that people can be in that have absolutely nothing to do with you physically being bound. It's almost like you can release a slave and they'll stay. They'll stay. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. It's like a dog.
You're free.
It's like they beat a dog and then people say, okay, well, let him go. And he keeps running back to the guy that's beating him. Yeah. And you thinking, that doesn't make any sense. You're missing the mental or spiritual bound that person might be in.
What you've done in the past, though, it makes sense that people can miss that. They don't tie it to nothing else in their life.
Right.
You used to find a similar situation or an example that they can relate to.
Okay.
To say,
okay, let me give a person.
And they'll go, oh, that's
do you ever have you have a kid? Mm-hmm. Some of you have children. Okay, I don't have a child, but some of you who have children,
J.D. Vance won't like you.
I know, I'm worthless.
To have cats
and
too.
Old long head Huckabee. There are people who have children. I'm not talking about those of you who don't care about your kids. Mm-hmm. You're not in this conversation. I'm talking about those of you who love your child unconditionally. You love your children. You love your child. You remember them as a baby, even though they older. I remember when you was a little baby and you used to bounce you on my knee and all this other stuff. What if you have, okay, ask her. Hi, do I come in for a pickup for Uber?
Oh yeah, next time you guys can just pull into the intercom.
That's what I figured, yeah. Thank you. You know why I figured? Because
you can't go in?
Because it looks like an employee entrance.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was, and it says
you can go in and order.
No, and then it signed like don't get out your car. So that's why I'm thinking we probably should drive up to the thing next time. So we know. All right, this is our first time coming here, so we know now. Thank you. You are so nice. Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's so sweet.
She's cute.
I love her. I'm going to come back here and get a burger because I like her.
I like her personality, but she's cute too.
Yeah. You should have got her name so we could tell her boss.
Aww.
People don't tell they boss, people bosses enough.
That's true. That's true. We like your worker there.
Yeah, she's really nice, and she ain't sat down since we pulled up.
I know.
She been going back and forth. All right, so, yeah, go ahead. They don't know where you at.
She didn't have to come over here to see what we needed. Too.
No,
I
she
didn't.
didn't. She probably like, why y'all sitting here? Or she probably thought we stupid and didn't pull up to the thing to order.
You know what?
Wait till this truck, and then you're gonna go left.
Oh, left. Okay.
Wait till this big Mack truck. I don't want to get hit by a Mack truck.
Yes.
But if you have a child that you love, right, and your child is a prostitute, they turn into being a prostitute.
Wow.
You know what? I don't even have to say prostitute. That's too far extreme. You have a promiscuous daughter or son. They sleep around with a lot of people, and you don't like it. You think that they shouldn't sleep around like that. One day they're going to meet somebody that may not be so nice and kind.
Yes.
And your daughter goes on a date, and he wants to meet her in the hotel. And we all know that, you know, something could happen. You don't know this, man. It's a blind date. She meet him in a hotel, right? She goes to the hotel, and he doesn't just want to have regular sex. But he wants to violate her in the most extreme way.
Wow. He
and
took it to the next level.
And hurt her.
Oh.
That's your child. And although people would say she shouldn't have never went to the hotel in the first place.
Why she living that lifestyle?
Why would she go to a hotel and meet somebody that she doesn't even know on a blind date?
They'll judge from all angles.
That doesn't give him the right to violate her. That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Even though she may be doing something that is stupid, or we all agree with, can put her in harm's way, it doesn't excuse his behavior. That's Diddy. Even though you're flying in sex workers to come have sex with you, they're not expected to you to do that to them, and for them to have IVs days later. You drug them. You have them doing things that they never even thought they was going to be doing. And then a lot of them are celebrities too. And you film them and use a blackmail. You're a regular dude, okay? You're a regular dude. You're a rapper or a singer. And you go to Diddy and a party. And you say, okay, well, if you stay, it's going to be like 6 girls to 1 guy. So you say, okay, I'm going to stay for the after party. I'm not going to go for the one. And you're wrong. You could be wrong for that because you're a whoremonger trying to be with 6 women and all this. But even then, you didn't ask to go into a room thinking you're going to be with 6 women. He drugs you and you end up having sex with men. They got you on camera with men having sex with you or you, all this. And you're a celebrity. And he keeps it over, he holds it over your head.
That to me is like, I guess anybody who sits back and, even if you were to use them in the example.
Right.
The fact, the sex thing is they're on their own. Anything that they are aware of and they're saying yes to.
Yes.
I have a problem with him drugging the person.
Drugging people and filming them without them knowing.
Those are the two even extreme.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, you're a dog and you want to have an affair on your wife or you want to have an affair on your husband and you go and he sets it up where you can be with a prostitute. They do this all the time. Y'all know that with elected officials. And they go to this and then they film them and they don't know they being filmed. They hold that over their head to get laws passed or to get certain things that you want. What I'm saying is it's wrong to do that. Even though the person is wrong for what they was doing, you can't. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly.
You can't add on to that.
That's the old saying.
You get in the right line.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly. I left when we always give this example when we went to the studio in Cabrini Green, when y'all was in the studio.
Yeah.
And we got in the car. I left my wallet
in the rear,
on the dashboard.
On the dashboard.
In Cabrini Green.
And there was a little lighting from the street light on the car. You was pretty much saying, "Come and take me."
And they broke the window and took it.
And took the wallet
and took other things that was in the thing.
Yeah.
Now, was I dumber than dumb? I think I was looking for something and I put it up there for a minute.
And forgot to grab
and forgot to get it. Yes, I was stupid. Even if you leave your car door open, you're stupid.
Oh.
Even if it's the winter time and you want to run in quick and do something, and you're at the gas station and your car is unlocked,
leave it running,
and you leave it running,
or your
you're
baby
stupid.
in the back seat.
But that doesn't give the other person the right
to take your
car.
Thank you.
It doesn't. Y'all can't excuse them.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So that's all I'm saying. Stop excusing him.
No.
And I agree. Other people get away with it. Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. Same thing you said about the driving.
Diddy forget he was black.
You're saying you used an example of all of us is driving over the speed limit. But I get pulled over.
That's it.
Or you race profiling
yes,
or whatever.
I don't like black people.
And you are a black person speeding amongst the other ones. But why you didn't catch them?
Okay, the next street make a right.
Because I've got you.
I want you.
Don't worry about those other people because you was wrong too.
Oh, right here. Yeah, this street.
You were wrong too.
Thank you.
I can't say I wasn't wrong. I'm just mad because other people were wrong.
The only time you're gonna get me to stand on the side of somebody is if they didn't do wrong.
Oh well.
If they just was minding their own business and people do something to them and violate them, or you sitting in your house watching television,
right,
eating some chips. You didn't ask for somebody to come in your house and rape you.
That was the same argument as O.J. Simpson getting off.
What do you mean?
Some people were really upset that he got off of taking lives from somebody.
Yes.
Other people looked at it as other people get off.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him get off.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why you heard a lot of black people cheering. Make a right. Most black people did not think O.J. Simpson. They did not think O.J. Simpson was innocent.
Thank you.
But they was like, hundreds of black men have died and y'all have done stuff. We're gonna make a left on Washington.
A left, okay.
And this is the first black man that's been able in a high profile case to get off.
Get off.
For killing a white woman.
Yes.
So that's what they was cheering for.
Yes.
I understand white people was mad about it.
Yes,
so that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get in the mind of black men who are not excited about this Diddy thing. Because they probably feel like Hugh Hefner, politicians,
and even
all of them get off with this, and you get the one black guy and you want to lock him up and don't give him bail. But yet you give Harvey Weinstein bail.
Yes.
You give murderers bail.
Well,
but you won't give him bail.
They did talk about that on the news yesterday. A prosecutor.
What did he say?
He said, let's watch closely at this case because he might get off. Harvey and another guy he mentioned, they got off because
they didn't get off.
They had they
reduced
it and threw one out because the prosecutors messed up.
Okay.
There was something that T wasn't crossed and I wasn't dotted. It might happen to Diddy.
Let me tell you why this guy is a moron. This lawyer.
Okay.
This is an FBI case. 95.9% of FBI cases, they win. If it was a normal case, I agree. If it was the city of,
the Harvey's case.
If it was the state of New York, yes, or the state of California versus Diddy, then I'll agree with you because they do, or even like Atlanta with YSL and what they doing with Young Thug, they stupid. He'll probably get off. But when the FBI, it's over, dude. That means they watched you for years. They got stuff on you. They got people lined up. It's over. They build that case. You know why? They don't want to be embarrassed. And what's going on now with Trump and the Department of Justice, they really don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want anybody to say, you guys don't know what you're doing. So I know they crossed the T's and dotted the I's on this.
That's why people are also upset. Maybe we don't know the details of the cases with Trump.
Well, we don't know, yeah.
Why is Trump still walking freely and running for president?
That's why black men...
If I were president...
See what I'm saying? That's why a lot of black men are upset, because if they had a... Watch out. If they had a felony, they wouldn't be walking around like Trump.
Under the jail in their orange suits.
So, but Trump has to win this election.
I don't even
because
if
he if he doesn't,
but he's already been fined 34 counts against him.
Hold on.
Why they let him even run?
The judge that is presiding over the case that is about to sentence him is a black woman who is. She probably could care less about him. I'm sure she's not a mega person, because he talks about her like a dog. So we know she's not mega.
Right.
If you don't think she's gonna throw the book at him if he doesn't win this election, that's why he has to win.
Yeah,
he has to win.
I guess two people are questioning the fact that he is even running.
Right? Oh, of course.
He's
a
felon.
Well,
the
people chose him. The people chose him.
That's just stupid.
They had a whole lineup of people they could have chose, and they chose a felon.
Just like the O.J. Simpson thing, a lot of people are feeling like, not another black man.
Exactly.
And you got this orange man walking around.
The same way white people, y'all felt about OJ, is the same way black people and a lot of people feel about Trump. The anger you felt seeing him walk around and all this is the same anger that a lot of people feel about Trump.
Because
that he's a scuzz bucket, he's no good, he's a lunatic. Why is this man free, and why is he able to even run for president?
Now, unlike OJ, who took a life that people say he didn't, P. Diddy didn't, supposedly, not that we know of, took a life. He's kind of riding the same shirt tails as Trump.
Yes.
Doing violations and stuff. So, yeah, he probably went a little bit above and beyond. But, understand why people are upset.
All right, that's it. I had more stories,
that's
but
a very
my
good point, though.
Stay in this lane. When you get to Lake Street, make a right.
Okay. That's an hour already.
Yeah. When you get to Lake Street, make a right. Let me read the things. Another entitled person. Yeah, probably. What's his name's daughter? Road rage. Be careful. Yep. CT says he's speaking from experience and he see no wrong in it. I agree. A dark kiss or something. A dark dance. Can you pray for me? I have Down syndrome and I want to be different. Okay. CT got to get back. Watch the replay later. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to end it in prayer. Remember this person, a dark dance said pray for them because they have Down syndrome and they want to be different. Probably they want to be healed. That's probably what you're asking for healing.
Down syndrome.
Okay, so Lenore's going to close us out in prayer.
Okay, Father God, we thank you. We give you glory. We give you all the honor, oh God, for all the glory and honor belongs to you, Father. We thank you for another day, that even those who are even chimed in on our show are even alive to even witness this day as well. And I thank you for the people that have come through. And we pray for we pray for their families, even the one that's asking specifically for prayer with the Down syndromes and what's going on in their body, oh God. You know everything about them. And we know, oh God, that you died that we may have life and that more abundantly even while we're on earth. And I pray, oh God, that you listen to their prayer requests and speak to their heart, oh God, and what they're praying for, what the specifics are. And we know that you are God that answers all prayers, oh God, and just to trust in you. And even when we're questioning, will it happen quickly or the timing of it, you know everything about the person's desires, oh God. Give them the desires of their heart. I pray even
that they can even get through it.
Yes, that they can be strengthened to even get through whatever they're dealing with, oh God, and however they're feeling. You're a healer. And we thank you, oh God, that you mend broken hearts and you heal our diseases. And that's why you died. So I pray for them specifically, oh God, that you speak to them
and they
encourage them.
And they have a special relationship with you,
and
God.
that they will grow a special relationship and come to know you as Lord, as Savior, if they don't know you. And I thank you for all the people we've talked about in our stories today. We continue to pray over our politicians and that they be very careful what they say. There's power. The power of life and death is in our words, our tongue. And people don't realize when they say things, truth or not truth, it speaks volume. And I just pray that they be more wise and that they use wisdom when they're talking and using their platforms. That's both sides of the political party. We give you glory and honor for this show, and we pray that we will, continue on and use this platform for good and to even speak your word and to encourage people. And we will just forever give you the glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hold on. This house on the left, 62. This last one right here. This one. Yep. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was, we still going, y'all. Oh, okay. What's the name? Say, got to get back and watch the replay. Another Woods report. That was a quick hour, y'all. See you later.